dancing really just because we can, but more importantly, we have something important.
Oh, we do have something important to say.
We do. We have a competition. What is this competition?
Well, what we'd like to do is we'd like to give away a mentoring program, which is 5 mentoring sessions to that's five to a lucky early stage company. So.
And why? Why do you want to give 5 mentoring sessions away?
Well, because we've just seen so many amazing things here today, and it's what we want to do. We want to start making sure that we give some practical mentoring experience to what I call early stage companies, right? Because I sort of don't like this startup thing. It's got to be early stage companies, right?
What's an early stage company?
Well, anything's an early stage company, from somebody that's got an idea that they've been harbouring, right?
Yeah.
Through to getting to the first revenue and then sort of beyond and to scale. So I think anything from beginning through to that sort of scale stage.
Okay, and just to emphasize, you started your entrepreneurial business when you were 18, right?
That was my first one, yeah. So that was an entertainment company. And then I've been in lots of different industries and tried lots of different things, and some have worked and some haven't, but...
Because I want to emphasise your years of experience that people should tap into as part of the mentoring.
Well, you're trying to ask how old I am.
And that too.
So I'm 50 this year, and my first business was when I was 18, so you do the math.
But you have to say, because one of the things that you emphasised before, people ask you, when are you going to get a real job?
Yeah. Well, I think that was one of the things that I had to put up with when I first started out. I think people went, this guy's crazy. He needs to just go and get himself a real job.
And he's a serial entrepreneur, so he has years of experience that we should tap into if we want to learn how to move to the next level.
Yeah, but we're also looking to build out, our mentor network and our advisory network, and we've currently got over 80 advisory and mentors within our network, and a lot of some of those aren't necessarily one-on-one type mentors, but they certainly make up our advisory, and that's with a view to have a global advisory
and education
group.
Aspect to it as well.
Well, most definitely, but really practical. I think it's about practical experience and tapping those people that have done stuff, right? That's the difference.
Had the years of experience and then gone through that, and sometimes instead of my journey being 10 years, maybe it was shortened to 3 years because I implemented the kind of knowledge that you guys have.
Oh, look, definitely. I think sometimes I meet with companies, and within the first 5 minutes, you can just do something or say something that maybe they've overlooked, and or just experience tells you, and they haven't had the benefit of that experience, and that just takes time to build up that experience. You can't buy it; you just have to go through the motions and do it. But just that 5 minutes of talking to an early stage company could change the difference between them moving this way and doing something, and could save them 3 to 6 months.
And revenue and time,
right,
and everything else.
Right, and capital that they might have burnt through getting to the end and finding out actually that wasn't the right way to go. So, and I think the idea with mentoring is that it's not that we've got all the answers or that anybody has all the answers. It's more about critically thinking through those things and using those critical thinking skills. So, and trying to create disparate patterns in markets and see what's happening and follow trends, and how do we identify that, and how do we be opportunistic around that. So it's really critical thinking stuff.
All right, just to emphasize, it's 5 mentoring sessions.
5, that's right.
And what it is how to enter. All you have to do is share this onto your networks. 2 is to have a 250 words explain your pitch.
No, or less.
Or less. I want to say 250 words and less.
Well, I mean, maybe we just should say why you deserve the 5 mentoring sessions,
and why, answering why you deserve this mentoring session, and your web link to your app as well. So will be part of the description as well.
And we'll find a winner for it this afternoon.
Oh, and the winner will be announced this afternoon. All right, thanks again for listening. Remember, share. Explain why you want to be part of the mentoring, or why you want the mentoring session, and your web link. And also stay tuned, because we've got some awesome interviews coming up this afternoon with some really fantastic people. So definitely.
See ya.
Talk to you soon.